So I haven't done one of these in a while, but that's because I only usually do these when I don't have anyone else I immediately feel like I'm able to talk to. Because everyone's busy or I don't feel comfortable talking to them. So I talk to myself. Get tissue out of here. I want to try to fix things. I messed up. And I knew I messed up. I knew I was messing up as I was doing it. But I get so anxious that I can't go out the door, and then it's just too hard. And I can't get myself out the door. All this crap is so stupid. I wish I was normal. I wish my brain didn't think this way. I wish that I could do normal person things and be a normal person. I wish that I didn't want to hurt myself when I do something wrong. And I don't like that. I wish I didn't let the people down who care about me. I wish that I could be someone people trust. Life is too scary for me right now. And it's scary enough that my brain is going to this automatic, how do we get out? Because that's all my brain's ever in, is trying to get out. Because I constantly feel trapped, and for no reason. I just constantly feel trapped. And I don't know what to do. But I'm starting to think that my mom is right. She brought up that being a substitute would be something that's really, really good for me. And I don't think she's wrong, because then when I'm having a hard time, I'll be able to space it out better, and you can only pick up a few jobs, and I can prepare in advance and not overwork myself, because that happens so much. That is a freaking cool motorcycle. Holy crap. Dude, that's legit. I don't know if those lights are legal. He's got like neon lights on his motorcycle, but it's freaking legit. That's awesome. But I feel like I mess everything up, and I don't... I know I don't actually mess everything up, but I feel that way. So, yeah. It's like life happens around me and above me, and I'm the one that's drowning inside it. And I can't breathe. I don't know how to sort this out. I can't fix this. I'm gonna have to accept that. I can't fix this. I fucked up. I fucked up. And I feel like I always do. I feel like I'm just always too not present to do what I need to do. And so, I don't know, but I'm gonna... Heavenly Father is helping me keep calm right now, because I asked him to help me keep calm. And while I'm sad, I am staying rational and calm, which is a blessing right now. Because I haven't been able to be rational and calm for like the last week. I don't know why I'm even here. Not like I know why I'm like here on Earth, or why I know why I exist. What I mean is I don't know why I'm even here at GenPAC. Why am I here? We can live off just Alton, but then I feel like a lazy bum. And I'm thinking that this might sound crazy. Definitely sounds crazy. Sounds crazy in my head, but everything sounds crazy in my head, and I still go along with it. I'm thinking that I should put in my 2 weeks for GenPAC. I've already gotten them to hate me enough anyway. And if I just put in my 2 weeks, then I leave on a good note, and as good a note as it's possible for me to leave on right now. And there's a few options here, but if I put in my 2 weeks, then after Christmas I start applying for sub work. And it doesn't pay as much, but there you are. If you do it frequently enough, you can actually make it full-time, but the problem is that it's not. Technically, it's contract work, so you don't get any benefits or anything like that, which is why I wanted to stay at GenPAC. Another option is I keep working at GenPAC. I don't do anything, and I suffer through all the pain, hope I don't have another anxiety attack, and I somehow, some way, impossibly, because I don't see myself being able to even do this, but if I somehow make it to the end of the year the write-ups reset at the new year. And so but that actually solved the problem, because then I'm still here being Kayla and freaking out. Still freaking out because my back's killing me and my hands are killing me and I can't breathe and I'm too tired to clean or take care of anyone or take care of myself or take care of Alton and I don't have enough willpower in me to draw, and my hands are too tired to do anything crafty, and so I'm just dying inside because I can't express myself and I hate it. And I'm here for the money. And that's at the end of the day, that's why I'm here. I made a lot of really nice friends here. And I really like all of them. They're really good people. And that's what Dad always said. He said that the people at Genpack were always really nice. But I don't know what to do anymore. It's kind of relaxing to just watch the cars on the highway. Got ready for work and everything. Made sandwiches. Not that I have to be at work to eat sandwiches. I just eat sandwiches. It's just I've been so sick to my stomach lately over how anxious I am about this whole deal. I haven't even been able to eat half the time. I'm forcing myself to eat because I know I have to, or else I'm going to get hypoglycemic and then I'm going to feel like crap, or because the hunger pain is clawing away and I need to make it stop. Because it gets to this point where it's 24 hours and I haven't eaten, and then the hunger is clawing in my stomach, obviously, and I need to eat, but I just don't want to, and it's a problem. I feel like this isn't real, but I get that feeling a lot. I have a really hard time telling what is real and what's not real. What's in my head and what's actually happening, and I'm trying to get myself to believe that this is actually happening because, yeah. Diesel trucks. I wanted to be a commercial driver once. I thought it'd be... Sounds really relaxing, but I wouldn't be able to be a good mom and do that. Mom comes first. Not that I have anything against moms who are truck drivers, but it's a little hard to do that. But I've definitely thought about it. I'm feeling my arms start to go numb because it's freezing outside. But I didn't bring a jacket because I was so nervous that I was just burning up. I still feel like I'm burning up inside. But I can feel my arms are starting to go numb on the outside already. The only reason my fingers haven't gotten there yet is I'm holding them in my lap. I like talking to myself. I don't even record it half the time, but I don't know. I guess it's a way of me knowing that somehow when I see it again, well, I got further than I did that time. So it's okay. But at the same time, it feels like every time I fall shorter and shorter and shorter, and eventually I'm not even going to be able to see the finish line at all. I turned 24 this week. And for my birthday, my gift to myself was getting Genpack so mad at me that they suspended me. And they should have. I'm not mad at them for that. I deserve it, obviously. They tell you when you join on, hey, we'll do this if we have to. And I'm like, I know. I agree to that. I signed the papers and everything. Because I agree with them. I'm a piece of trash. It's gotten to the point where the reason they do that is because it's literally gotten to the point where it is more productive to have them not deal with me for a week than to have me in there. And that's the point it's gotten to, and that's why it's a suspension, because, that's the idea behind it. But I don't know what to do anymore. I feel so lost. And so I'm just sitting here in my car, talking to myself, in the hopes that, I don't know, I freeze to death, because I'm just here with nothing on but a t-shirt in the cold. I don't like the feeling, but it's a feeling I'm all too familiar with. The feeling that, why would I try to make myself feel better when I don't feel like I'm worth it? I turned 24 this week. I haven't been able to get pregnant. And I feel like I just let everyone down, including myself. I let myself down most of all. Because I want to be productive, and I want to be there, and I want to help people, and I want to do something, and I want to be noticed and belong, and I want to be important. But that's not how things are going right now. That's not how things are going right now. Instead, I'm sitting freezing in my own car, which has a headlight missing, and I haven't had the time or the energy to freaking fix it. Sadie just group texted. It's taking literally all of my willpower to not hurt myself right now. Which is not something I am trying to brag about freely or anything. No one even watches these except me later. Sometimes I think Alton and my mom watch them occasionally, but they're not meant for other people. They're meant for me, and I drew this while I was waiting because I was so anxious. It's a little double-winged dragon. I was really anxious, and I already knew that I was in trouble because they wouldn't let me go on the floor. He said, don't go on the floor, wait here. And he had to take care of some stuff, and then after he said that, I lost my crap inside my head, and I was immediately like, please, Heavenly Father, let me be calm, because otherwise I'm going to die here. And that's always what I think. Obviously, that's not true. But I always, in my brain, it is the equivalent of, I am going to die here, constantly. That's just how I feel, all the freaking time. And I hate feeling like I'm going to die, and I hate it. But I thought I was going to die on the spot there. I thought I was going to explode. But I said a prayer, and I managed to keep it inside. And the only thing wasn't able to stop myself from hurting myself completely, but I was able to at least just draw on my arm. Which might be what I have to do tonight, because I'm really, 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 really trying to not. And that's the other reason I've not driven home yet, is because, one, what's the point? Two, I am not safe to be driving right now because I'm freaking out. And that's my rule. Because there was this one day, like 4-5 years ago, where I was driving back from work, and I'd had such a pooey day at work that I ran a red light. And if the person hadn't stopped, I would have hurt someone and there would have been a crash. And I had to pull off on the side of the road, and then I had a panic attack. And then I said to myself, I am never doing this again. We are not driving when I am anxious and when I'm having an episode or a panic attack, or I'm just like entirely way too anxious, or some crap has happened and I'm emotional. We are not driving when that's happening, end of discussion, because crap like this happens. And so I swore to myself that I'm not going to do that anymore. I keep splitting it into groups so it can process the stuff, and that way it doesn't get corrupted completely, because I've had that happen before. Because as amazing as technology is, it's not perfect. I want to run away, but I can't, because I'm an adult and I know I have to face my problems, and running away is not going to solve anything. Running away is going to result in me Genpack just hating me. That's what it's going to result in. Genpack's just gonna hate me if I run away. Never even got my... They pay for your birthday off, you know. They'll give you a paid day for your birthday. They're so nice. And they're really considerate. And I hear that they haven't always been that way, but the people who are here now, and at least the last few years, and according to my dad, I mean, it's always been quite a bit this way, are very considerate people. And I'm sure that if I got up there and explained this in the first place, and I tried to explain it, but it's so hard to explain because I don't know what's going on in my head myself. So I chicken out. I just say, just pretend I'm not here. Pretend I don't exist. Pretend I ran away and disappeared, and don't worry about me. I don't know why I don't want people to care about me. you know, getting deep into therapy sometimes, you know, and, you know, especially right now, I can acknowledge the fact that I don't think I'm worth caring about, and it scares me. Because, obviously every person is worth caring about. But lately I've had a really hard time with that. This last month I've had a really, really hard time with that. It's getting really cold in here. I'm still trying to decide if I even want to turn the car on. I want to run away and just drive somewhere and not come back, but that's not going to solve anything. And Alton's here. And that's another thing, is I'm going to have to pick up Alton. And then, and not that that's a bad thing. I mean, that's my fault, one, and two, we carpool, and it's not even his fault, and I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I have to, because of my own decisions, come back here and go through the trauma again, because I freaking messed up. I tried. But I'm doomed. I'm doomed to just not be able to recover from this. I just am not able to. I don't know. I don't know what to do. My manager suggested talking to the HR guy and trying to sort something out. But I'm too scared to do that. The HR guy's the nicest dude. Like, literally the nicest dude. Possibly in the entire company. This dude's legit. Kobe is awesome. But I don't want to go talk to him because I feel like I've just screwed everyone over and I'm a piece of trash, and that's what I feel like. And so I don't want to go talk to him because I feel like I deserve it. I deserve to not be working here. I deserve to be terminated because I took too many days because I couldn't get out the door because I was too anxious. And I don't know what to do. Because it's only going to get worse. I can feel it. It's only going to get worse. I'm not going to get better at packing. My back is still going to kill me. I can't feel my spine or any of the skin on my back right now because I worked myself to death last time I was here, and I've been so scared that I didn't come back for 4 days. Because it hurt so freaking much, and I was on like 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen, and I didn't dare take anymore because it says to not on the bottle, and I... This job just... It's easier on my brain for sure. This is the first moment I've had an actual breakdown since I joined in July. Whereas usually, I mean, well, no, that's a lie. I had a few, but a full-on emotional thing where I'm actually having an actual problem and it's not just someone set me off and I have a panic attack, like, this is the first time. Because the other times, it was just someone set me off and I had a panic attack and I was just way too anxious that day, you know, and that happens all the time. And I'm just kind of used to that happening. I don't know what to do. I feel like I shouldn't even go back in. Because I know what's going to happen. I'm just going to fail again anyway. And I knew I messed up. Oh, I did. I'm so cold. Not just physically, but I feel so cold inside. It feels wet and damp and cold. Like I'm freezing to death in a slush pile, but it's on the inside. When I was little, I used to stick my head up against the glass of the window, and I would use it to ground when I felt sad. Kind of like this. Except my bedroom window, right? And it would make me feel better because I didn't know what was going on and I didn't know how to handle anything. And so, especially as a teenager, it was really bad. And so I would put my head against the window and try and focus on how cold it was so that I could get control on myself. I don't know why I'm here. Why am I here in a parking lot, hating myself for over 30 minutes now? I don't know. I don't think I can do full time. It knocks it out of me. I don't know if I can even work. But I think what we're going to have to do is right now, my plan, as of this moment, which it changes depending on how emotional I am, but given how things are right now, sorry, notification, given how things are right now, my current plan, which is very much based in emotion, but not completely, because I know I have to be logical about things now, and, you know, as much as my emotions want to just run away and not talk to anyone and never come back, that's not going to happen, and that's not a rational thing to do. And so I know I'm at least in enough of a rational place to be able to tell myself, hey, in the end, everything will work out. You're not going to physically die. It's going to be all right. And I've got God to thank for that, because my brain would be going nuts, you know, without him even keeping me calm right now, because I'm at least enough to be logical right now. Not that much, but my plan right now is talk to Cody. Ask if, nope, I'm too scared to do that. Too scared to do that. Too scared to do that. I can't actually do that. I'm way too scared. That's what I want to do, but I'm too scared to do that. I cannot do that. I'm gonna have to do it anyway, but I am way too scared. Okay, new plan. Plan is 2 weeks notice if I can. I'm probably not gonna even be able to make it to 2 weeks. 2 weeks notice. If I get terminated in the 2 weeks, oh well. Suck my butt. 2 weeks. Take the holidays off. Sub work. Have Alton adjust his plan so that I'm on it for insurance, even though it'll cost us more. Won't be able to pay off the house by the end of the year like I wanted to, but, well, you know, there you go. So, new plan is 2 weeks gen pack. Holiday off. Sub teacher. I mean, I've been a teacher before. I think I can do it. Mom thinks it's a better option for me because I get too stressed out working that many days in a row. I don't know why I get stressed out so easy. I mean, I know why. It's because my brain doesn't... There's something wired wrong in here somewhere that I just can't control where the stress goes, and it just... until it explodes, and then I'm done. I can see the temple on the hill, just the top of it. It'd be kind of fun to drive by that. I'm gonna drive by the temple and get back in a second. Well, here we are, the only place I can think of to go when I'm feeling this sad. Music and driving around help me calm down even more so. The temple's so pretty. If it wasn't colder outside, I'd go around and maybe take some pictures. I should come around at night and get my tripod and my camera and take some pictures sometime. I know there's lots of people who take pictures of the temple and that it's not necessarily some revolutionary thing, but I like taking pictures. I've got a few good ones. I've got some pretty good pictures. That's one thing I'm proud of. I'm not proud of all of my pictures, but I've got a few that I'm at least decent with a camera, you know? Elton and I got married in there. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve him. But I do. God tells me that I'm worth enough to deserve him. Deserve Elton. And that's okay. It's okay to feel sad. Because in the end, I'm going to be happy with Elton. He is my everything. I'm probably just gonna sit here for a bit, but yeah, that's all. Talking's just gonna work me up more, so. The kitten know I was sad. She sit on my neck, and she is soft, 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 soft girl, soft. She goes purr. Cute. How cuddly she is. She just snuggled up and sat down. Oh, she go purr. Purr, purr, purr. Purr, purr, purr. Purr, purr, purr. You make me feel loved, kitten. I am glad you are here. You're a good girl.